Republican Senator from Wisconsin, Ron Johnson, is here to weigh in. Senator, thanks for joining us. So, we have some poll numbers that came out over the week of Sunday, in fact, showing that the Biden, not only his presidency is failing, it's underwater massively. Some of the most important things to Americans, like inflation, like crime, like immigration, he's failing miserably at. Look at this one right here. Handling of inflation, only 28% approved, 69%, almost 70% of the country disapproves of the way Biden is handling inflation. Let's start with that one, my friend.
Well, hello, Eric. Let's face it, under Democrat governance, this country's out of control. Whether it's out of control illegal immigration, out of control spending, deficit spending, out of control debt, out of control inflation, out of control crime. I mean, let's face it, when you tell people that we're not going to arrest you only if you steal more than $950, you turn a crime into a non-crime, I guess, and you get a lot more of it. So it's out of control. Inflation is the one thing that people see every day. They go fill up their car, and what used to cost them $35 is now costing them $70. It is shocking. Grocery prices are skyrocketing. And you have to understand that the very people the Democrats purport to represent, retirees on a fixed income, the working poor, those are exactly the people that are hurt most by inflation. Inflation is a tax on everybody. But I tell you what, Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos are not really feeling much pain from inflation. Everybody else is.
Yeah, everyone else is. Let's talk a little bit about the crime number. On crime, Joe Biden is failing miserably as well. He's severely underwater. 36% approve of the way he's handling crime, 61% disapprove. And Senator, we need to point this out. This isn't a right or left-leaning poll. This is a straight down the middle ABC Ipsos poll. And independents, the most important group for winning elections, independents are severely going against Biden in much, if not all, of these categories.
We have all these George Soros-funded district attorneys that aren't prosecuting crimes. We have catch and release not only at the southern border, but also catch and release within our criminal justice system. Remember, our current vice president urged people to donate to a fund to bail out the Minneapolis rioters so they could get back on the street and riot again. We had a slaughter. I mean, it's a horror show in Waukesha, because a criminal was let out of jail with incredibly low bail, $1,000 for a penalty indictment. This is completely out of control. Crime is spilling out of high-crime Democrat-governed big cities into the suburbs, and once again, Americans are starting to notice it, which is why you have those types of poll numbers.
So tell us what we do about it. So we can come on cable news and we can complain, but what's the answer, Senator? I know the answer, the easy answer is let's make sure you get out and vote, but that's true. But in the interim of voting in the 22 midterm elections and the 24 presidential election cycles, what else do you do? I mean, you point out something very important. Prosecutors aren't prosecuting. They're not doing their job. How do we force them into doing it in between those 2-year periods?
Well, the answer is sweep Democrats from power at every level of government. That's what we have to do in upcoming elections. But until that, you do need to try and institute the types of controls, for example, prosecuting criminals. How about reinstate these successful policies at the border? How about not pass a $5 trillion spending spree called the Build Back Broke, I guess is the better name for it, American plan. Let's stop mortgaging our kids' future. Let's stop fueling inflation. Let's stop crime. Let's start prosecuting it. Let's start raising bail so we keep criminals in jail. There are things even Democrats could do now that they're in power. The problem is they probably won't do it. This stuff doesn't just happen, Eric. This is the result of Democrat policies. This is what they want. These are their policies, and this is the result we get.
Senator, their policies, for the better part of 2020, their policy was defund the police. Joe Biden ran on defund the police. Nancy Pelosi talked about it. The Squad talked about it. Ilhan Omar talked about defunding the police in Minneapolis. And now with this crime, the smash and grab crime spree that's going on around the country, Psaki is actually going to the briefing room podium and saying, oh, we're going to refund the police. We're going to start to add more money for police departments around the country. Almost like they weren't responsible for it in the first place, so somehow they're going to take credit for solving the problem. The finger should be pointed directly at these people, not give them credit for spending some money on police departments. They're the reason this is happening.
No, remember, every Democrat presidential candidate said they weren't going to deport anybody coming across our border illegally, plus we're going to give them free health care. So, no, you cannot believe them. You can't believe the media. Let's face it, it was the media that got Joe Biden elected. You know, a candidate that ran from his basement. It was the media that declared him to be a moderate. He's a radical leftist. He's staffing his entire administration with radical leftists. But you have radical leftists throughout government at all levels, at the local level, at the state level, and the federal level. And where they are in control, you have high crime in their cities, and you have the out-of-control spending and deficits and the embarrassing and dangerous surrender in Afghanistan that is, causing our adversaries to become more aggressive. Democrat governance has been a disaster, and I hope Americans are paying attention. Based on the polls you presented, it looks like at least 60 to 70% of the people are. What's wrong with the other 30%?
I don't know. Maybe they should stay home and let the 70% come out and vote. Senator Ron Johnson, thank you for being here.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.